Welcome to a special video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this gorgeous 2021 Toyota GR Supra 3.0 in this absolute zero color. This rear-wheel drive, two-door, two-passenger coupe comes equipped with a 382 horsepower, 3-liter straight 6-cylinder turbocharged engine matted to an 8-speed automatic transmission. As an added bonus, this vehicle has only had one previous owner, has no accidents reported, and has just shy of 1,200 kilometers. So this vehicle is brand new inside and out, but it comes to you at a discounted used price. This performance-oriented monster has the front-engine rear-wheel drive layout that enthusiasts are looking for, and that comes with the 50-50 weight distribution, making it perfect for the track. Let's go ahead and get started up front with some of the notable exterior features, and one of the very first things you'll notice is the nod to the 4th generation Supra in the fascia up front here. That's especially prevalent in the headlights here with that great design. Of course, you've got those nice large projector beam bulbs there with those red accents along the side, and then of course you've got the LED daytime running lights along the bottom here. And if you take a look towards the bottom here, you'll also find that nice black front lip, and you'll find that around the vehicle as well. As you come around to the side of the vehicle, you've got the beautiful 10-spoke, 19-inch forged alloy rims the vehicle currently rides on, and those are wrapped in the Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires with tons and tons of grip for the track or the street. These are very grippy, performance-oriented tires. Just behind here, of course, you'll also notice the 4-piston Brembo brakes with the Toyota Supra badging on them, and of course, you've got that gorgeous red paint as well. As we continue down the vehicle, you'll find, of course, that gorgeous side profile here. This is a stunning vehicle from front to back. You've got those gorgeous sweeping body lines and the black accents as well, with the black mirror caps, black A-pillar, and the black side skirt along the bottom of the vehicle. As we head towards the back here, of course, you'll find the integrated deck lid spoiler, and if you take a look up top, you'll find that double bubble design, giving the interior passengers some additional headroom, as well as increasing rigidity for the vehicle when you're cornering, again, increasing performance. Back here, of course, you'll also find the Supra badging, and something that you may not know is that the S in the Supra badging is actually designed after a section of the Nürburgring, which is a very famous racetrack in Germany. You'll also find, of course, the GR badging, which stands for Gazoo Racing. And then, of course, if we take a look underneath here, you've got the gorgeous dual exhaust with the chrome tips that sound absolutely phenomenal. If you're looking for a driver's car that is geared for performance, comes to you at a discounted price, but is absolutely pristine inside and out, you've found it in this Supra. So let's go ahead and hop inside and get started with all the interior features. Hopping inside this legendary sports car is nice and easy thanks to the proximity smart key system, but of course you do have the standard remote keyless entry options on the key fob as well, where you'll also find the hatch release button, and you'll also notice this is a key fob unique to the Supra, so you've got that nice red line down the side and a sweeping design overall to the key fob, very similar to the lines of the body of the vehicle. All you have to do to hop inside is walk up with the key on your person and put your hand in the door handle to unlock the vehicle, and when you hop out, you've got the button there to easily lock the vehicle. You also notice when you open up the door here, you've got no frame up top. This is just the glass, so the window will roll down a little bit to ensure you don't damage it. If we go ahead and take a look inside here, you've got the gorgeous black leather seats here. These are race-inspired bucket seats. You've got very aggressive side bolsters and bottom bolsters to keep you anchored into the seat at all times. You've got that nice silver design up top as well, and you'll also find the white accent stitching. Just below the driver's seat here, you do have the power adjustable seat controls, including your power adjustable lumbar support, and you'll also notice you've got the memory settings for your driver's seat here, so you can easily switch between seat settings when you're switching drivers at the track. Finally, if we go and take a look towards the door sill here, you'll find that gorgeous Toyota Supra nameplate, giving it that nice premium finish that you would expect. So let's go ahead and hop inside, fire this vehicle up, and get started with all the bells and whistles. The features inside the Supra start with the push-button ignition. Simply put your foot on the brake and push the button to start the vehicle as long as the key is inside. And I've rolled down the window so you can get a sense of what the engine note sounds like when you fire it up. Of course, that gorgeous sound continues when you're rolling through the revs. If we go ahead and take a look towards the driver's side door panel here, you'll find the controls for the power windows, locks, and mirrors. As you would expect, both of your windows are one touch down, one touch up automatic, and you've also got power folding mirrors, so you can ensure that nobody clips your mirrors when you park. And you've also got the auto function there to let the vehicle automatically fold the mirrors in when you lock it and fold them right back out when you unlock it. If you take a look up top here, you'll find that the sound system in this vehicle is a JBL premium audio system, which sounds absolutely phenomenal. But of course, you might want to turn it down just so you can listen to the note of your thrilling engine. Underneath here, you do have some additional storage, as well as, of course, the hatch release there. You've also got an extra speaker. And if you take a look just to the right, you'll find the buttons for your driving lights. You've got the auto button there, and you'll also find the dimmer switch for your gauge cluster. If you go ahead and take a look under the steering column here, you do have the manual adjustment for your tilt and telescoping steering wheel, so you can easily get it in the perfect position. And if you take a look just behind the wheel at the turn signal stalk, you'll notice this BC button here up top, which cycles through the screen on the right-hand side of the gauge cluster, so we'll go ahead and take a look up there in just a moment. You'll also notice you've got the automatic headlight button, and over on the other side here, you'll find you've got automatic windshield wipers, both of which are great set-it-and-forget-it features. While we're behind the wheel, of course, you'll also notice the paddle shifters that you would expect in a vehicle of this caliber. That ensures that you can get the most out of the engine and the transmission. And if we back up here and take a look at the wheel, you've got a very sporty leather-wrapped 3-spoke wheel, as well as some bolsters up top for a nice ergonomic design. And over on the left-hand side here, you'll find your cruise control buttons, which is great for those highway drives. It's also an adaptive radar-guided cruise control system, so you can adjust the follow distance with the buttons here. Over on the right-hand side, you'll find your steering wheel mounted audio controls, which includes your volume rocker and track selector wheel. You've also got the audio mode button, as well as the Bluetooth hands-free calling button and voice recognition button. If we go and take a look up in the gauge cluster there, you can see that nice prominent tachometer with the very sporty design. And of course, you've got the gear that the vehicle is in the center there. On the left-hand side, you'll find the digital speedometer, as well as the speed limit for the road that you're on just next to it. Over on the right-hand side up top, you'll find the time as well as the exterior temperature. And at the bottom there, you've got the trip and the odometer, and you can see that this vehicle only has 1,163 kilometers on it. Finally, if you take a look up top here, you'll also notice this vehicle comes with heads-up display. It might be difficult to see there, but you can see the digital speedometer as well as the speed limit for the road that you're on. If you take a look towards the center of the dash here, you'll find your tablet-style touchscreen infotainment system up top here. As you can see, that does include navigation. You've got a couple of different ways to navigate the screen. Like I showed, you can use the touchscreen, but you've also got the buttons down here, which gives you lots of shortcuts, including your media, communications, menu, map, and options. If we go ahead and take a look at the menu here, you can see all of the main options here. You've got your media/radio, and in terms of your audio options here, you've got lots to choose from, including your AM, FM, XM radio. You've also got the music collection here, as well as your Bluetooth. You've also got screen mirroring, so if you want to see what's on your phone up on this screen, you can do so as well. And of course, you've also got a USB port, so you can be sure that you can listen to your own audio regardless of the type of device that you have. The next screen over is your communications screen. You've got lots of options in there as well. If you have your device hooked up, you've got your contacts, recent calls, numbers, Toyota Supra assistance, and much more. Next, of course, you've got the navigation screen that I already showed. Then you've got your connected services, which gives you your Toyota Supra assistance, concierge, messages. You've also got the vehicle apps here, including your weather, news, online search, wiki local, and more. Next, you've got the My Vehicle screen here, which gives you all kinds of vehicle information. You've got your vehicle settings, your system settings, contents of the main menu, driver profiles, so you can easily switch when you're switching drivers. You've also got the vehicle status, driving information, and sport displays. So lots and lots to go through here. Again, you've got lots of options to customize as well, so you can really set this to your preferences. Finally, if you hit the options button here, you can also bring up the control display, changing driver profiles, and the display settings. If you put this vehicle into reverse, of course, you'll also see the backup camera pop right up over on the right-hand side there, and as you can see, you've got the nice guiding lines to ensure you never back into anything. And over on the right-hand side, you'll find the parking sensors front and rear, so again, you can ensure that you can park this vehicle safely every time. You can also toggle your parking sensors and your backup camera over on the right-hand or on the left-hand side here, and you've also got lots of different settings, including your brightness, contrast, and more. Putting the vehicle back into park and hitting the home button up top here will bring you back to the home screen. Below that, you'll find the integrated climate vents that sit seamlessly across the dash there with that nice silver accent. Of course, this is also where you'll find the hazard lights, and just below here you'll find the tactile controls for your audio system. Below that, you'll find the dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature independently for the driver and the passenger. It's also an automatic system, so you can hit the auto button to let the vehicle adjust the fan speed, heat, and placement to get it to your desired temperature. Of course, for those hot summer days, you do have air conditioning, as you would expect, and for the cold winter days, you do have 3-stage heated seats for both front passengers. Underneath here, you'll find the wireless charging pad, so if your device is hooked up with wireless charging capabilities, you can simply turn the pad on, drop your device on there, and it'll charge right up. This is also where you'll find a 12-volt outlet, as well as the USB port that I mentioned. And then finally, we've got the gorgeous carbon fiber finish to your center console here. This is where you'll find your shifter, and as you can see, if you do want to put it into a manual mode and you don't want to use the paddle shifters, you've also got the option of using the stick in the center here. To unlock the vehicle and put it into gear, you've got the button on the side here that you hold to put the vehicle into gear, and when you're ready to park it, you've got the button up top. This is also where you'll find the navigation buttons for the screen that I showed, as well as the buttons to toggle your auto start stop feature. So if you have that turned on, the vehicle will turn off automatically at prolonged stops in order to preserve fuel. You've also got the sport mode button here, and that's probably something that you'll turn on and won't turn off. You've also got the buttons for your parking sensor here, as well as the traction control button. Again, you might want to turn that off when you're on the track and letting the tail run loose a little bit. You also got the safety system button here as well, and the parking brake button. As we continue down here, of course, you've got a couple of cup holders, as well as a nice little storage compartment. And if you take a look over on the passenger side here, you've got your glove box with not a lot of room inside, but you do have the owner's manual in there. And if you take a look over at the passenger side door panel, you'll find the same great design that we found on the driver's side, as well as, of course, the controls for the power locks and the passenger side window. Taking a look up top, you'll find an auto dimming rear mirror, so that'll keep your mirror nice and dim automatically without you having to flip it down at nighttime. Up top here, you'll also find the passenger airbag warning, as well as the SOS button in case you ever get yourself in trouble, and the buttons for your interior lights. As you can see, you've still got the sticker on here, so like I mentioned, this vehicle is practically brand new. And that concludes the features up front, so let's go ahead and hop in back and take a look at some of the features in the trunk and get a listen to that gorgeous engine. Popping open the hatch here, not a ton of space, but just enough for a set of golf clubs. You also notice that great looking Supra carpet here. If you take a look just ahead here, you'll also find the other piece of your JBL sound system that sounds phenomenal. And of course, you've got the nice privacy cover up top here. If you don't want to use it, you can just detach it up top here and fold it forward. And finally, let's go ahead and take a listen to that gorgeous engine. Incredible. That concludes this video walk around. This is an opportunity that you're not going to want to miss. We've actually got 2 Toyota Supras on the lot right now that both have less than 2,000 kilometers on them. We've got this one in the Absolute Zero, and over there you'll find the tungsten gray one. These are absolutely stunning cars, and they're at a discount because they are used. This opportunity won't come along again, so make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leithhead Road, or visit us online at KelownaToyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.